Hello everyone and welcome to this fine edition of TYTSports. Drew Carter is here once again. Drew, you practically work for the network now. Congratulations
I just got
on
a
that.
desk next to you.
No, you are not getting a desk next to me.
So much porn in his computer. Jeez.
It's not true. So, what are we actually going to talk about today aside from porn on my desk? Let's get to it. So, DMX apparently is going to be fighting George Zimmerman. He is going to possibly be named the opponent. This is not for sure. It is not set in stone, not signed, sealed, delivered. DMX is not George Zimmerman's opponent just yet, but we do believe he will be. Allegedly. Now, here are the quotes that he put out very quickly via thebiglead.com, and I quote, "I'm going to beat the living fuck out of him. I am breaking every rule in boxing just to make sure I fuck him up right." And then continuing on, and once I'm done with him, I'm going to whip my dick out and piss on him. Right in his motherfucking face. And then he adds, "Zimmerman is a piece of shit, and that's what he needs to drink." I didn't know that pieces of shit drink pee. Well, I mean, they share the same bowl. They share the same bowl as pee, so I suppose that works out. Now, we also have the percentages. Via TMZ from last night, over 150,000 people voted, and here are the results. Surprising, to say the least. DMX, 71%. Zimmerman, 29%.
Surprised?
Yeah, I am surprised. And here are the reasons. So come back to us. DMX is 43 years old. I don't know if he's been in boxing shape. I have no idea what he's been doing aside from dealing with some issues and whatever demons that he's facing with getting arrested and whatnot, being on like VH1 Celebrity Rehab or whatever the hell that show was. I don't know. I barely ever watch VH1. I do watch Bravo though. No, I don't. So George Zimmerman, they say that he is, look, he's 30 years old, but they say that he's been training like crazy. So now that we've learned that Zimmerman is getting himself in boxing shape and we have no idea what DMX has been doing, I mean, what do you think?
First off, I want to know.
You got a lot to say, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
You know, I think, you know, I want to know when he's coming out. I want to know what song he's going to play. First off,
okay.
I want to know if he's going to be singing his own songs when he gets on the stage. Stop, drop, shut him down. No, and I also feel like
that would waste too much energy. That'd be a bad idea.
But what his quotes say, there's going to be. It's not like it's going to be a street fight. There's rules and there's a referee and
no, there's not.
I'm just like,
no,
he says he's going to do all this stuff. He's not going to do any of it because it's never going to happen.
You're saying he's not going to be able to whip his dick out and piss on George Zimmerman?
That's what you're trying to tell me? You'll not be able to piss in his face. You might, and I don't even know. Now that I get the story about him training, I mean, I would never. I mean, this is prior. This is past. Maybe he's sober now, but. From what I know in the past, that I've seen and what people have told me, that you can never lose to a crackhead because they'll beat the shit out of you. So that's all I'm saying. So if DMX
but he won't be on crack prior to the fight.
How do you not know?
We don't know. But I mean, I would think that they'd be like, dude,
I would never bet my money against a crackhead because in a race, in a fight, they can. I mean, I've seen them.
So you're saying that crack is like steroids to the crackhead?
I wouldn't say steroids, but I'm saying that it's probably something crazy where...
You know this from personal experience,
absolutely
obviously.
Not.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I know how you guys get down in Oakland. I know how you guys do it.
I've seen in certain places, you're like, oh man, this guy definitely can probably lift a car to get a quarter underneath the wheel, like a Chappelle show.
I was about to say, you learned that from Chappelle show.
So I don't know, but that's just my speculation. Honestly, I don't know if he's going to win. It's going to be
DMX?
Yes. If he's talking all this, usually the guy that talks all the stuff and then he gets knocked out in like the first 30 seconds and he's on his back. I'm going to sit here and laugh like I don't know, you might be too young for this episode of Martin when he got knocked out and he's just on his back. And, I mean, it's going to be the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to feel bad for either one, but maybe not as much George Zimmerman, but if
I don't think anyone will feel as bad for George Zimmerman.
Zimmerman just needs to go away. And we were talking about before the show.
Yeah.
Who is the promoter for this fight?
Damon Feldman.
Because he has no soul. He's making money off of a murder. A guy he murdered the kid.
Look, he might not have a soul, but he does have a brain. He's going to make money off of this fight because it's a pay-per-view fight.
And he has no soul.
Huh?
The devil has a brain, no soul.
Yeah, but I mean, the devil could easily make money in the form of Damon Feldman.
Well, he's soulless. I just think, okay, great, you have a brain.
No,
you still have no type of feelings or no type of, you're just worried about money?
So as I was reading through this story, I personally got the feeling that why are we like symbolizing George Zimmerman into like this guy that everyone needs to see?
He's
like
turning into like a character. He's like more of just like a...
What kind of character?
Like one of those, he almost could be a certain guy off of those, remember those shows like VH1, like Surreal Life, or like he's going to sooner or later become like one of those pop culture, like, he's not a pop, he's a, you know, he's a murderer.
He's a murderer.
So you're like, all of a sudden now it's like, he's going to be in a boxing, and then all of a sudden you might see him on like VH1 something, and then all of a sudden he's like I don't know, whoever his PR people are, think they can spin it to... Nobody forgets.
I'm just saying, we should not be like putting him up on a pedestal in society and making him out to be a celebrity in a celebrity boxing match. The reason he came to fame is because he killed a 12-year-old boy.
Right.
That's the reason. So we should not be like putting him up on this pedestal and being like, oh, we got to see George Zimmerman fight. Like, the promoter, I mean, personally, he may not be the best person in the world, but he's business savvy and he's smart and he's going to make a ton of money. So you know what? Kudos to him on that front and that front only. If DMX loses, what should we draw from this? And what will the outcome be? What will the results be?
DMX is too old and he needs to stay away from the camera as well. Like, just sit down.
Yeah.
Why are you worried about, why are you trying to fight somebody?
Are you going to watch it personally?
No, absolutely not. I am not supporting
this.
Really? 100%. I would never support that.
Even if it's like a live stream, you don't have to pay for it?
No.
You will not?
No.
I think I'll live stream it.
I'll let you tell me about it.
Okay, I will.
You know,
we're going to recap it, obviously.
That's a waste of an hour of my life that I would not want
no,
back.
it's only 15 minutes.
Well,
Three rounds.
I bet you the production of it and the whole, it's going to be an hour special.
So it's 9 minutes.
It's going to be a waste of my time.
Probably.
There's no way I'm going to watch that.